Let me introduce you to the Mini 8 and 2 edge punch from We Are Memory Keepers. I'm going to show you how they work separately and then also together. So with the Mini 8 punch, as you probably know, this is an awesome way to create decorative edges on 6x6 paper. To do that, all I'm going to do is slide my paper in to the punch. You can see this arrow so that I know I'm lined up correctly. And you punch down and turn your paper over, and you just repeat the process for all of the edges, and then you end up with this really great punched out paper. So that's the little corner that I've just punched. I'm going to just clean those off and do my last punch here. Then I have this decorative 6x6 inch paper that is great for card making and scrapbooking. And you can also do, edges on larger pieces of paper. So the border punch is new from We Are Memory Keepers. And this is a button system punch that you can use, again, to create some really cool borders on your page. So I'm going to turn this punch over, and I'm going to slide this down till you can see the border or the border strip punch here, meaning that it's going to punch on both sides. So to use this, all I'm going to do is slide my paper in and punch down, and then I'm going to use the silver, let me show you, on the edge of this punch that matches up with the border on top, so you'll know silver and silver if you're doing a border. I'm going to slide that in, line it up, and punch, and then I'm going to keep going along my page until I am finished. So it's this really awesome way to create a border on my paper. You can use any size paper, and so as you punch along, you'll have this really cool decorative strip. Let me show you how these punches actually work together. So I'm going to start with my Mini 8 punch right here. I'm going to create the corners. I'll just do that on 2 sides. I'm using, again, the 12 by 12 inch paper, but you can use other paper sizes to create some fun designs. So I have my 2 edges here. Then I'm going to use the border punch, and what you need to make sure of when you're using this is you're going to turn it over and actually only punch one side. So you use the border when you're doing the strip, so it'll punch both sides, and you're just going to punch one side when you're adding the decorative edge to paper that we've already used the Mini 8 punch on. So I'm going to slide my paper in again. This time I'm going to line it up with the blue for the first punch. So I'll punch that down, and then as I'm creating the strip, I'll use the silver. So I'll line that up and punch that through, and just continue doing that along. And then you have this really cool decorative edge that has the corners in addition to the strip. So this is the new Mini 8 and 2 edge punch from We Are Memory Keepers.